Each and every Vietnamese person nurtures a wish to make a cross-country tour, because the land boasts breathtakingly beautiful landscapes, from ranging mountains in the north to fertile plains in the Red River Delta, splendid peach blossoms in Hanoi, graceful Hương perfume river, and lullabies in the central and southern regions. Vietnam is a cradle of 54 ethnic groups who are fellow country people of a single race. Each part of the country has specific traditions, customs, and especially festive cultures. Folk festivals of Vietnam, as an original aspect of religions and beliefs, have been treasured and preserved in the course of national evolution. Vietnam boasts an alluvial region of the Red River Delta and contains legends and relics of the nation-making history dating back to the Văn Lang state of 18 Hung kings, founders of the nation. Legend had it that Lạc Long Quân and Âu Cơ gave birth to 100 children, with the eldest becoming the king and ancestor of the Vietnamese nation. Whoever attends a Hung King festival finds himself or herself smothered in profound feelings of getting back to the roots and being compatriots of the country. In Vietnam, Hung King Festival is a national celebration. Former feudal dynasties all highly regarded this festival. Perhaps only in Vietnam there is such a solemn ancestor's death anniversary celebrated on the national scale as expressed in the following verse. People going back and forth across the country never fail to celebrate ancestors' death anniversary on the 10th of the third month. The ancestral king was a sacred figure, but the throngs of tens of thousands of people converging on Nghĩa mountain in the ancestral land of Phong Châu are not influenced by a religious belief, but rather a feeling of offspring paying respect to their father, giving traditional offering as in the old days, when according to legend, Lang Liêu Prince offered to his father king bánh chưng and bánh dày, the two kinds of traditional cakes made of glutinous rice in square and round shapes, representing the earth and the sun. The Hung King Festival creates a sacred feeling for people, young and old alike. In recent years, since the event became a national celebration, the space of Hung King temples have been renovated and upgraded. Apart from traditional performances, the water puppetry stage has contributed to the diverse activities of the festival. 15th of the first lunar month every year starts a 3-month-long chain of traditional festivals. Hương Pagoda is a complex of Buddhist pagodas nestling in a breathtaking space of rivers and mountains of mythical beauty. It is located in Mỹ Đức district, HŊI province, some 60 kilometers west of Hanoi. Visiting Hương Pagoda is regarded as a pilgrimage to the land of Buddha, where pilgrims are exposed to nature's beauty. A pilgrimage to Hương Pagoda has become an urge from deep down inside anyone who has not yet set foot on it. Once you are there, the natural setting and festive atmosphere of the pagoda would never be forgotten. Limestone mountain ranges formed millions of years ago have created mysterious caves and grottos. Stalactites and stalagmites in the nation's #1 cave provide an endless source of imagination for visitors who are overwhelmed by the festive and sacred atmosphere and touched by the beauty of the site. Surrounded by the Red River, the largest among the river network of the northern delta, Hanoi is not only the capital of Vietnam, but also a sacred area that gathers people from different parts of the country, as the verse goes. Since the time of trailblazing to expand the land, a missing sentiment is felt for the 1,000-year-old Thăng Long. Ancient Hanoi, with 36 trade guilds and wards, maintains its hospitality like peach blossoms welcoming the advent of spring. Hanoi combines budding elements of relics dating back 1,000 years. Say, for example, Quán Thánh Temple was built during the Lý Thái Tổ era, while the Trấn Vũ Genie of Defense was cast in bronze by Ngũ Xá traditional craft villagers in 1677. King Lý Công Uẩn was the founder of the land of sacred dragons, put it in the royal edict to remove the capital. That place has a location for crouching tiger, hiding dragons, worthy to be chosen as a capital for prosperity of future generations. The land of Thăng Long has undergone ups and downs, but the ascending dragon land, as it is referred to, maintains eternally its glory and humanism. Thăng Long, Hanoi deserves the title awarded to it as the city for peace and friendship. An international document compiled by UNESCO says in part, Huế has been and remains the center of Vietnam's culture. Hué's beauty and the history the city has witnessed has granted it charming features for culture and tourism, and thus become a festival city in Vietnam. The imperial city of Huế, a world cultural relic, boasts many cultural festivals, royal court performances dating back to feudal regimes. In 2004, visitors to Huế were able to witness the atmosphere of the worshipping pavilion of Nam Giao, the calling pass setting. This was an important ritual during feudal times where people, through the space of holy rituals, forged a perfect harmony between heaven and earth. The sound of the court music has come back to life after half a century's silence. Hué's court music has been recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural relic of mankind. Hương, or perfume, is the feminist name bestowed to the river passing Huế. The Hương River is like a welcome to visitors to the ancient imperial capital with architecture typical of the times gone by. The Hương River is like a soft silk scarf winding its way through Huế city. Its water runs gently against the foot of the Thiên Mụ, Heavenly Lady Pagoda near the Hòn Chén Palace. Hòn Chén Palace Festival takes place on the 2nd of the 3rd lunar month on top of Ngọc Chân Mountain and in the communal house of Cao Hào Village, Hương Trà District, Thừa Thiên Huế Province. The festival, rich in Cham ethnic culture, is dedicated to HaltiI DÀN goddess, who created land, trees, redwood, and helped locals with farming methods. This is the biggest festival of Huế locals, which bear secret beliefs about respect for genies and spirits that contributed to establishing human livelihood. The Hương Perfume River adopted its name with a legend behind it. The riverside population, out of their love for the beauty of the river, steamed hundreds of species of flowers and poured onto the river, making it so fragrant. Hence the name Hương, or Perfume River. The Huế Festival is a mixture of realities and dreams. The flaps from typically violet áo dài or long dress of Hué's girls appeal to visitors as the soft melody of human body and soul. During the festival in Hue, visitors will marvel at the landing of lighted lotus-shaped lanterns floating like the galaxy on the Huang River, representing wishes for peace and prosperity and the subtle behavior typical of Hue people. Ninh Thuận province houses the largest number of Cham ethnic minority people. Living in a barren land, bearing the brunt of harsh weather conditions, yet the ethnic group still retains their lively cultural festivities. The Kate festival normally takes place around the Poklong Jarai Tower in a period between the 15th of September and the 5th of October. This festival commemorates the goddesses of the Cham beliefs. On these days, the locals prepare offerings made by themselves. Once a year, during the Kate festival, the Pokrong Jarai Tower is carved with the figure of Linga placed on the uni stele according to the Cham religious belief. By bathing the statue, changing new clothes and making offerings to it, the Cham people believe that Father King would bless them with luck in the new year. The Cham population live in a patch of land linking high mountains and immense seas. They do wet rice cultivation, build dams and dikes for irrigation and livestock breeding. Cham people boast a unique culture. In addition to architecture and sculpture, they highly regarded ordered books as a blessing from superior above. According to their customs, when a page of book is torn out, they would look east to pray to God, go towards a big river, drop the page onto the water for the page to flow back to the Creator. The Cham own diverse folklore activities and dance and would perform them during the Kate festival. The fast-paced Paranung drum beats, the piercing sound from Saranai instrument accompanies one's soul to a world of typical unique festivals. The Central Highlands is a common name given to the area of land stretching westward, comprising 5 provinces of Kon Tum, Gia Lai, Dak Lak, Dak Nông and Lâm Đồng. It is a vast and fiery land, the cradle of several ethnic groups who seem to be born with an innate nature of strong will, mildness and self-respect. Ethnic groups of the Central Highlands celebrate many festivals in a year, but the buffalo stepping ritual is the most original, which often takes place in a hamlet or a family that can afford the luxury for such community entertainment. Perhaps from time immemorial, the buffalo stepping rite echoes the reenactment of celebrating a merit of subduing a wild beast by ethnic minorities. But above all, the most salient feature of a festival is that it is an entertaining event for all villagers. Elephant race is another popular festival of Central Highlanders. Local people, especially in Bandon of Dak Lak province, have a tradition of hunting wild elephants. The forefather of elephant hunting was Ikuntanan, whose grave remains in Bandon village. Hunting and taming elephants are the special crafts of the local population that turn wild but intelligent beasts into gentle and passionate animals. Elephant races are opportunities for Mahaus to show their talent. Such festivals are so thrilling and appealing. It's the Mekong River that creates typical features for the delta of South Vietnam. The southern region is home to many Khmer ethnic minorities whose festivals are also original among those of 54 ethnic groups throughout the country. The new races often take place in the On Bok Festival, also known as the moon worshipping festivity. Meanwhile, Choi Chinam Tamay can be regarded as the biggest holiday of the Khmer ethnic group in South Vietnam. The festival takes place for 3 days, sometime in mid-April. The festival is to welcome rain for farmers in the Mekong River Delta, and the Khmer ethnic minorities want to showcase the strength of their unity by rowing long boats in the river. Khmer ethnic minorities of South Vietnam gather largely in accumulated alluvial soil areas and establish communes and hamlets called Phum or Sok. They have experience in wet rice cultivation and are predominantly Buddhists, which exert a positive impact on the social and spiritual life of the Khmer in the Mekong Delta. In each Phum or commune, there is almost always a pagoda. Provinces with many Khmer ethnic minorities, such as Cha Vinh or Sóc Trăng, all have famous pagodas such as Ram Rong Ek, Ang No Dawn. On festive occasions, such as the Choi Tanang Theme, the On Ong Bok Moon Festival in the 10th lunar month, the most solemn rituals take place in these pagodas. Apart from rites and rituals of religious significance, festivals are also opportunities for local Khmer ethnic minorities to show the talent of singing typical folk songs and performing folk dances. Khmer ethnics of the Mekong River Delta celebrate numerous festivals, such as the festival welcoming the New Year, the Dawn Festival, worshipping ancestors in the late 8th lunar month, the moon worshipping in mid of the 10th lunar month. Flower Offering Festival is dedicated to genies and spirits that contributed to the nation, a commemoration to forefathers, a common practice by different ethnic groups of Vietnam who all are offspring of Home King ancestors. Folk festivals, as a form of echo culture of Vietnam, should be selected, preserved, and promoted.